what's up? Welcome back. Today we got a really cool puzzle by Benno de Grote. That's his YouTube channel. You should go check it out. I'll leave the link below. He is a puzzle crafter I just stumbled upon. He makes all these really cool handcrafted puzzles. So I ordered like 3 from him. This is the first. This is a chess box and it has a couple moves to open. That's all I know about it. I don't know the difficulty. This is, he says, his favorite. Guys, without any further ado, like this video, subscribe if you're new here, and let's get into solving the chess box puzzle. Little chess box. This is a cool looking puzzle. No idea what the mechanism here is, but I like it. I like the chess theme. It looks simple. Looks exactly like a neat little puzzle box. So we got a lock here. Other than that, we got sides that push in and out like this. And so I'm guessing we're gonna have to maneuver some of those things in a way that allows this button to push down. Let's get started. Reminds me a lot of the big custom puzzle that I had made. There we go. Okay, we got 1 and 2. Let's go back here. So we had 1, 2, 3. Okay. My guess is that if this puzzle is a little bit difficult, it's going to require me to push some in again before. Like this one's blocked now. Here we go. That's 4. Okay, interesting. And that's all that moves. We're not. Oh, there's symbols underneath. Look, there's an X here. There's an X here. There's a triangle and a lock and an X here. Ooh, okay, that moved over here, and now there's a triangle and lock on this side. Huh. Oh, now there's a triangle lock on this side, but there's an X on this side. So I'm guessing I have to get all 4 sides that have a triangle and a lock. So triangle, lock, X, X. So X is probably a bad symbol. There's a triangle and lock. We got 2. These won't go in. Okay. So I have to, let's try to get all of them back in here. Oh man, they're all stuck now. Strange. Now I can't even get it to go back to the beginning. There's like a sequence that I missed. I'm having a hard time figuring this one out here. It's an X. Underneath we have just that one. So there's a sequence here somewhere where this one here is now the lock symbol. The other ones are X's, okay? So if we go with that in reverse, it'll look like this. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And now this one is the lock symbol. The other ones are the X's. So how do we keep that one up there? Get the next one out, because the other sides of these pegs, so one side is an X, one side is the lock symbol. So now the question is, how do we get the other pegs out? How do we get the other sides out? Like boom. I've gotten 2 lock symbols. I've got this one, and I've got this one. Again, we're stuck with 2 lock symbols. The goal here is, I'm just trying to get 3 at this point. If I get 3 lock symbols, it'd be great. And then it might tell me how to get 4. I can barely get 2, like this one. This one goes here and it turns into an X. That one's free roaming over here. This one's stuck. It goes in like halfway and then it gets stuck. I don't know. Okay, this is new. Got them here. Back to square one. Oh, what? This one has an X on both sides. X here. X here. Why? Why wouldn't... Oh, God, I don't know. Still have no clue what's happening. None of these sides move either, like this. Is it a drawer? Does it come out? Like, how do I know when it's done? So I've got 4 X's. If it was a GT, I'd be sent home. Bugs me because some of them move in halfway, like this one. Boom. It's not fully in, and it allows me to actually make moves, so it scares me. that I have to play with like half pushes. Back to the beginning. All right, so this one here, it's a little line here. You see a little line? So I don't know if that's where it's supposed to be cut or that's where we're supposed to line it up to there. So now perhaps if we did that, nothing moves. So let's try to move things out of the way. That doesn't move if that's down. Okay, if this one's down, this one doesn't move. That one has to be up for this one to move there. And then the fifth move was this one pushing out all the way. But now I can move it back to that little line. So once that one's out, they're all stuck except this one goes in just a little bit. Oh my God, I have no idea what this means. Okay, here. That's the only thing I've come up with is that 1, 2, 3, 4, then the fifth one pushes through, but then I'm stuck. That's where I'm at. So none of them move once I'm in this position. They're all stuck. So move that one back, maybe in the middle. Then I can move. Sorry, my camera stopped recording, so you lost about 8 minutes there. Nothing much happened though. Just kind of in the same predicament here, trying to figure out, you know, what the sequence is here, because there is a sequence to this. You know, some of these need to be half pushed in, and that's what's really kind of getting at me here, is that like it becomes complicated. But this one here, there's like a little line right there, a little cut line. I'm not sure if that was in the design or if that's intentional. If I put it to that little cut line, I want to see what that can do. Okay. Back to square one. All right, so one thing I've noticed is now I've got both locks. So both lock symbols are now protruded. So we got lock symbol, lock symbol. The only two lock symbols that I've really found, I think. And if I push this down to that line and I press on the lock, I get this weird sound. Hold on. Right there. Oh. Oh my God, look at that. That's wicked. The chest box. Open at the close. Oh, how sweet is that? Wait, how does this all work then? So that line did matter actually. Okay. I mean, even looking at this thing, I have no idea how this works, which is pretty crazy. That pops that open. Boom. That pops that open. Oh, this here. That stick pops that open. This little mechanism here. Boop. Only when this one, wow, this is really precise. Only when this one is aligned to that line right here. That little tiny little dotted line. And then it pops up. But other than that, there's no way of seeing any of the mechanism because it's all hidden, which is really cool. Let's see if I can put it back. Boom, boom. This one goes all the way through. No. It wasn't that hard. I just had to get two of those symbols to unlock. Open at the close. Okay, so from the beginning. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we only have to have these two locks. And there's only one right now, so this one, and this one. One of these pushes all the way through. There we go. There's the two locks. That will not push up until the other ones are closed. So in order to close the other ones, I have to close this one so that one goes through. I mean, this is wild. It's like kind of simple, but it's very, very like precise in the maneuvering and of the pieces. So there we go. And now I push this one down here, and now this should be able to lift up. So very cool. Not a whole lot of movements, but if you don't know what you're looking for, it can be very complicated. I mean, I enjoy this quite a bit. So you're having, ladies and gentlemen, the chessboard box. Very cool. Definitely check him out. I left the link below if you want to check out more of his puzzles. Super sick. Well, hot dang, the chess box puzzle. So cool, did not expect my logo to appear there, which is really dope. This guy really knows what's up. The hardest part about this puzzle is figuring out what it is you need to do. So now that I know it, it takes me about 5 seconds to open, which is usually a sign of a good puzzle. It took me 45 minutes to solve, but once you know it, it can take you 5 seconds. And that's a really good, you know, a puzzle shouldn't be so complex that it takes you an hour to open every time if you know the solution. So I thought that was really cool, really ingenious. I like the little cut line too as a little clue. And on the inside, as you can see, that's what it looks like. And it's got my logo there. I mean, I'm a fan of chess, I'm a fan of puzzles, so this is right up my alley. Again, go check it out if you're interested on his website or his YouTube. I left the links below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.